because she bends down anyway. She puts her hands on Dusty's head. "Hey," she says, but it's not clear whether she's talking to me or my dog. I met Tessa the summer I was 5. Luna was 7, and annoyed that the girl who moved in across the street was my age, not hers. Still, the 3 of us played all summer in our yards, and when Luna started 2nd grade and found her own best friend, Pilar, our group became 4. I liked Tessa right away because she was funny and brave, even when bravery meant nothing more than standing still while a bee buzzed around her head, or jumping between 2 park benches that were almost too far apart to make it. Her parents fought a lot, and sometimes, sitting with our backs against Tessa's house and listening to their furious whispers, I thought it was just as well that my parents had been divorced for as long as I could remember. I take a few steps onto the driveway toward Tessa, my first foray onto Whiting property all summer. Then I open my mouth. I'm so used to telling her what's going on that I can't help myself, even after 2 whole months of radio silence. "I'm going to New York today," I say. "Luna and Mom are barely speaking. I think I'm being sent as an emissary or something." I make an arc on the sidewalk with my pointed toe. An ambassador. Synonyms pop SAT style into my head. A diplomat, envoy, messenger. My brain has become a deranged vocabulary program. Tessa is quiet, still crouched down on the pavement, and I stand there, willing her to speak. Finally, she does. "Luna was on Pitchfork," she says, still talking to Dusty, or possibly the driveway below her. "In July." "I know," I say. The music site ran a photograph on the homepage about a month ago, along with a small story about the Moon's fall tour. "Luna and the Moons rise across America," the caption said, and below, a subtitle, "Meg Ferriss's daughter follows her mother's orbit." In the picture, Luna sits on a bench with the guys standing behind her. She's laughing, her hands flat on the reddish wood on either side. A slant of sunlight falls perfectly through the window into her lap. It's been 4 months since I've seen my sister in person, and sometimes I have trouble believing she's real. Pictures like that one, where she's luminous and looking somewhere past the camera, don't help. Tessa stands up, and I'm suddenly afraid she'll leave before I can say anything that matters. "I'm going to go see my dad," I say. "I've decided, even if Luna doesn't want to." "Good luck," Tessa says, her voice neutral. She doesn't ask me what my plan is or why I finally decided to do it after thinking about it for so long. Then she shakes her head. "They played Summer Long at least 3 times while I was at work yesterday." This is another one of my father's songs, and it doesn't surprise me that they'd play it where Tessa works, at a store for skaters and snowboarders. The music in there is relentlessly peppy and energetic, trying to push people to buy gloves and hats and 2 ski jackets when they need only 1. Or, when it's warm out, 2 skateboards or 2 plastic pairs of knee pads. Summer Long would fit right in since it sounds happy. Most people don't realize the message is sad. The song came out on that same first solo record as Secret Story, the year after Shelter broke up. But they still play it on 92.9 FM, Hot Mix Radio. Heat up your day with a mix of your favorites, from May to September. Last month, I heard it at the grocery store. I was in the cereal aisle, and my mother was in the frozen section. And as a result, we have more Rice Krispies and raspberry popsicles than a household of 2 can use in a year. We both had the same strategy. Keep picking up items, slowly and deliberately. Read the ingredients. Make a show of trying to make the right choice. Then choose both. It was fine grocery shopping theater. But nobody was watching. The main point was to avoid each other until the song was over, so we wouldn't have to talk about it. She had the cart, so I was the weirdo carrying a 6 General Mills boxes. My arms so full that I could barely see around them.